Hi betting experts, on Saturday the 29th of August. First of all, look back at our two bets at Goodwood on Friday, and we stay in Sussex to Goodwood on Saturday. A competitive card. The fields have cut up a touch, but there's still plenty of races of interest with the ground on the softer side of good. The forecast not too bad at all as it turns out, so things might start to dry up. We start off with our value angle selection in the 225. This is the Brian Chataway celebrating 50 years at Ladbrokes Handicap, over 7 furlongs, a class 2, 3-year-olds and upwards. The race named after one of the shrewdest punters I've ever come across in the industry, who stood the test of time and is an extremely shrewd judge. Anyway, let's hope we can find the winner of this tricky little handicap. It looks at least 4-1 the field this morning. The one I think's overpriced is William Muir's Jack's Point. Now this one has been a slightly disappointing on his last couple of starts. They did come at Ascot in the Mo and Chandon International Heritage Handicap when 12th behind Blue Mist, sent off 33-1 there and facing a stiff task. And his previous effort again at Epsom behind Safe Voyage, well, that was in a listed prize where he really was sent off 14-1 and ran perfectly respectably. He's got a bit of cut in the ground which suits him ideally. If you go back to Ascot over this trip on the 16th of June, he finished a cracking second at 66-1 behind Mottahakel in the Buckingham Palace handicap there off a mark of 96. That was an excellent effort, and I think he's had excuses, whether it was the trip or the company, all 3 starts since. He's been eased a couple of pounds and he's well treated. Muir's going really well with his stable style pile drivers heading for the arc, and things are going really well for Muir at the moment. This does look a really good bit of placing, dropping down in class. He has been off for 35 days, but he's got a good record fresh, and I think he should go really close. He's certainly overpriced this morning. For our nap of the day, we head to the 150. This is the Ladbrokes Prestige Stakes, a fillies Group 3, over 7 furlongs, just 6 runners. The one I think who represents an outstanding chance is Isabella Jars of Clive Cox with Kirby Book. Now this one created a deep impression when winning her first 2 starts, scrambling home at Leicester from Famille Rose in a race that's worked out well, but knowing a lot more at Newbury in a strong race, doing plenty wrong, still too free for me, but finding plenty to edge a Bay of Whispers by 3/4 length. That form has worked out superbly. Then at Ascot last time, could only manage 4th up to a Group 3 behind Santosha. If you watch that run back, it was a typical sort of Ascot race. They fanned out across the track in different areas, and she was pushed along on the wrong side really, 2 furlongs out, but ran on quite strongly in the final 100 yards, finishing with running left. I think 7 furlongs will definitely suit her. There's loads more improvement to come as she becomes more settled. She goes well with cutting the ground as she showed at Newbury, and I think she's far better value than Happy Romance, who's been kept extremely busy and had quite a hard race in winning a valuable prize the other day, 9 days ago. Best of luck on Saturday, betting experts.